Have you ever witnessed history being made right before your eyes? Not in a movie, not in a dream, but in real life. Because that... Have you ever witnessed history being made right before your eyes? Not in a movie, not in a dream, but in real life. Because that's exactly what happened when Taehyung, the soulful voice and magnetic presence of BTS, released his latest music video W. In just 10 minutes, the world changed. If you've ever felt goosebumps watching an artist break the impossible, if you've ever stayed up late refreshing your screen just to be part of a moment, then you're in the right place. Today we're not just talking about numbers. We're talking about the kind of magic that happens when talent, love, and destiny collide. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe so you never miss these moments that shake the music world, because what I'm about to tell you is something you'll want to remember. The silence before W, the world's biggest fanbase, ARMY, had been waiting in a silence that wasn't really silent at all. You could feel it in every corner of social media. Hashtags ready countdown. Across every time zone, phones were charged, screens were refreshed, playlists cleared to make room for one song that hadn't even been heard yet. Taehyung had kept the details of W under wraps. No overexposed teasers, no flooding the internet with hints. Just small, carefully placed crumbs. A photograph here, a single cryptic post there, enough to send ARMY into full detective mode. And yet, for all the theories and speculation, no one could truly predict what was about to happen. Because when Taehyung moves, he doesn't just release music. He creates events. Taehyung's artistic journey. To understand why W shook the world in 10 minutes, you have to understand the artist behind it. Taehyung's journey hasn't just been about fame. It's been about depth. From the moment he stepped into the BTS spotlight, his voice had that rare quality. Warm but haunting, soft but powerful. The kind of voice that could make a stadium scream 1 minute and fall completely silent the next. Over the years, he's explored photography, painting, and fashion, building a creative identity that's entirely his own. Taehyung doesn't chase trends. He bends them. When BTS went on their individual chapter, many wondered what each member would bring to the table. For Taehyung, the answer was clear. Art that feels timeless. Midnight drop. The night W came out felt electric. It was 12 a.m. Korea Standard Time, but that didn't matter. Time zones were irrelevant. Millions were watching. And then, the premiere began. The screen faded from black, and there he was, dressed in deep shades that seemed to drink in the light, standing against a backdrop that looked like a dream half remembered. The first note hit low and rich, and within seconds you could feel it. This wasn't just a song, it was a world you could step into. The comments section exploded. Hearts raced. Screenshots flew across Twitter. It felt like every heartbeat on Earth had synced to the rhythm of W. 10 minutes that changed everything. 10 minutes. That's all it took. In that tiny space of time, W shattered a record that had stood for years, becoming the fastest music video by a Korean solo artist to reach. Insert record figure e.g. X million views on YouTube. 10 minutes of history making. 10 minutes where millions clicked, watched, and stayed. Not just because it was Taehyung, but because W was something entirely new. The number on the screen climbed so fast it was hard to keep track. Even veteran armies, used to big wins, were stunned. Of W. In interviews, Taehyung hadn't fully explained the title. W could stand for so many things. Win, wish, wonder, world, or simply a name we'd never know. But watching the video, patterns began to emerge. A lone figure walking through vast landscapes, colors bleeding from vibrant to muted, moments of joy fading into moments of longing. It wasn't just beautiful, it was layered. Some saw W as a love letter. Others as a reflection on fame and solitude. Maybe it was both. Maybe it was something only Taehyung himself would ever truly understand. Reactions from around the world. Within minutes, hashtag WBYV and hashtag TaehyungW began trending in over 90 countries. Fans posted reaction videos. Some screaming, some crying, some completely speechless. Celebrities reposted it, praising its artistry. Critics wrote instant reviews, calling it cinematic poetry, and a masterclass in visual storytelling. But perhaps the most touching reactions came from ordinary people who said the song made them feel seen. Chapter 7, Taehyung's response. When Taehyung finally posted on Weverse, his words were simple but heartfelt. "I made this for you. Thank you for making it ours." It wasn't about numbers for him. It never really is. It's about the shared heartbeat between artist and audience. Why this record matters. Breaking a record in 10 minutes isn't just a headline. It's proof of what's possible when music becomes a movement. Taehyung didn't just drop a video. He created a moment in pop culture that will be studied, replayed, and remembered for years. The journey ahead. If W is any sign of where Taehyung is headed, the future looks limitless. More than a record, more than a win, it's a statement. He's here not just to be part of the conversation but to lead it. Closing and motivation. And maybe that's the lesson for all of us. That no matter where you start, no matter how much the world tries to define you, you can create something so powerful it changes the game in minutes. So here's my question for you. When your moment comes, will you be ready? Because if Taehyung has shown us anything, it's this. History doesn't wait. It happens the second you decide to make it.